To keep this video short, I'm going to try not to talk about how the NBA held us hostage waiting for that Denver news, waiting for Utah's starting lineup, even though we kind of knew what it was. The Utah's starting lineup didn't come out to 1 minute before lock or tip off. And some people don't see a problem with that. This is crazy. Every night they find ways to outdo themselves with the manipulation. I'm going to just say that. Let's start with SGA 10.5. He's too cheap. I know they got him priced down because of the matchup. SGA is matchup proof. SGA can get any shot he wants. SGA is hungry, and I'm going to try to lock him in. Cunningham absolutely in play. Good matchup. Fire him up. Not interested in Scotty Barnes with Barrett and Quickley and all them fellas, but Barnes is in the player pool. Lillard's an okay play. Brunson looks good. If Cat doesn't return by then, he looks even better. Maxi's always in play. If Embiid can't roll, he gets a bump. Murray, now you got Zion back. I think Zion playing back-to-back. I don't see any designation. If Zion is in and he's playing, Murray doesn't look that great. You got Murray and McCollum. He's an okay play. When Trey Murphy comes back, that water gets murkier also. But at 8.8K, I'd rather just play Cunningham or SGA or Brunson, to be honest. Harden's an okay play, not really interested. Halliburton's in a great matchup against Chicago. Donovan, if you could find a way to get Donovan Mitchell in the SGA lineup and hope they have a little bit of a back and forth, that'll be great. We'll keep our eye on Poole. Garland's an okay play, but OKC's defense is for real. Giddey's toilet water. I'm done with Giddey for the rest of his life. I'm never playing him, and I want to be very clear because people be playing around in my chat. Giddey isn't reliable. He's not reliable. 24. 7K and 24, you're dead. 7.7K and 18 fantasy points, you're dead. Yeah, he has a ceiling, but he needs things to go right. He needs a lot of things to go right for him to hit his ceiling. But he's unreliable. We know that. And Lonzo's playing more minutes. That's going to cut into Giddey's minutes. I don't want to play Giddey. If I get stuck with him, if he's my last man in, great. But if Giddey happens to play and have a good game, I don't want to see Giddey had a great game. Wow. I don't want to see that shit. There's reasons I like people, and there's reasons I don't like people. So if I say I don't like somebody and they have a good game, don't try to troll me, because I promise you, like, you'll never see my channel pop up again. Quickley's an okay play. He's 6.8K. Barnes, Barrett, he's 6.8. Price is fine. Last man in, I'm okay with it, but you need a lot of things to break your way if you want to play Quickley. He's got to hit his shots. You know, he's got to get a lot of assists. Like, look, Scotty Barnes played, Barrett played, he shot 3 for 10, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Lineup was dead in the water. 7K, 20 fantasy points. Your lineup is dead in the water. We're in a different time of fantasy sports now. You need 400s on FanDuel. You need 360s on DK. 20 fantasy points it's not gonna cut it. Unless it's in a Jokic lineup or a Wemby lineup or something like that. Or you have a real dumb slate where news comes out late and you get stuck with certain, that's fine. But if you have an opportunity to avoid mess, avoid mess. Kobe White, he seems to be playing a lot better. This is a great matchup for him. I prefer White over Giddey. He's a little bit more consistent. He's cheaper. That means he doesn't have to. He needs less fantasy points than Giddey. So he has a little bit more room for error. It's all math to me. What's your salary? How many fantasy points can you accumulate? I know I keep repeating it, but it's because it's going over some people's heads. And they just want to play their favorite players. Doesn't work like that. We'll keep our eye on Westbrook. Jokic seems to be really sick. Um, if there's no Jokic again, you're shoving Westbrook up your ass. Nothing to talk about. Simon's been playing better. I don't like Paul like that. Simmons, get him out of here. Keon Johnson's cheeks. Shaden Sharp, they didn't learn their lesson. His price is still the same. I'm going to play Shaden Sharp at 5,700 each and every time without thinking twice. Fire him up. Nemhard, okay play. Henderson off the bench at 48, okay play. Carrington, not really interested like that. He had a good game, 34 minutes. He hit 6 out of his 9 shots, which is not something that's going to happen all the time. He had 7 rebounds, so he had a real good game. And plus, there was no Kuzma. Kuzma didn't come back for the second half, and I knew it. I knew he wasn't going to finish that game. It was just too good to be true. Too good to be true. I knew it. I knew it. And you know what? If you played Kuzma, I empathize for you because that's a gut wrenching feeling to know your guy's not like it's not even like he got hurt. Oh, he got hurt. Let's see if he comes back from the locker room. My man's went into halftime and just didn't come back. Wow. Kevin Porter, no thank you. I don't think we need him. Lonzo at 41K is absolutely in play. Over a 1 fantasy point per minute player, getting 24 minutes now. His price is not reflecting that. If he's your last man in, no problem. If he's your value piece as of now, no problem. Your lineup should always be changing. Your lineup, your dummy lineup, and the lineup you end up with should be totally different or a little bit different. If you have a dummy lineup and it stays the same after lot, that lineup is dead. I could promise you. Levine's in play 8,100. He's priced up for a reason. Jamal Murray, spoke about him. Norman Powell's been playing better next to Kawhi, or still continuing to play well next to Kawhi, go figure. But Harden's been more passive, so I don't mind Powell, but I'm not going to fall for the bait. Mikal looks better with no cat. Vassal's in play. Brogdon's dead to me. I don't mind Mathurin. Don't think I need Beasley. Zaire Williams, if I'm desperate, I'll probably play Braun. I'll prefer Braun if there's no Jokic. Tyrese Martin, if he starts, he's an okay value at 4.6. Dort, I don't mind. Should play 32 minutes in this tough game that I'm sure they want to win. Let's go to small forward. Josh Hart, if there's no cat, shove him. But like they always do, they wait to the last minute to rule out cat. Game time decision, knowing damn well these guys ain't playing. That's a crime. Absolutely a crime. That's sabotage. That's manipulation, and it's flat out cheating. We need the information. If anybody doesn't see something wrong with that, then you probably lose at fantasy sports every single day because that's all part of it. Information, prompt information. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to help y'all win money. I'm not here to pat anybody on the back, rub backs, coddle anybody, caress anybody. I'm telling y'all what y'all need to know to win money, to make a profit. And the NBA does everything in its power to make sure y'all lose. So that's why I'm a little bit angry because we go through it every night. Coulibaly is unreliable. He has a ceiling, but he's unreliable, and they're going up against Philly. I don't think he's worth the risk. Michael Porter looks great if there's no Jokic. OG, if there's no Cat, looks better. Champagny, if there's, I'm pretty sure Kuzma's not going to play. He's another one. What an escape artist. My man's going to go the whole season playing 4 games. Who else is here? Kamara, if you're desperate. If you're playing a lot of lineups, Kispert if there's no Kuzma. The rest of these guys I'm not going to be touching. Barnes or Champagny, the San Antonio Champagny, if they're your last man in and you're desperate for value as of now, but pretty sure close to the lot will have more value. About to go to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, if you don't have time to wait for starting lineups, you don't have time to wait for the late news, you don't have time to do research, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups, I'm lying. Finalized optimal updated lineups right before lock. Check out the Patreon. Link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. I absolutely do update them before each slate starts, so all the lineups are updated with all the latest information. Let's go to power forward. Everything else should be in the description. Let's go to power forward. Zion. All the what's the word I'm looking for? Should I even say what I'm about to say? No, let me keep it calm. So Zion played, he had a couple of nice dunks, and all the Glazers and social media was like, Zion is back. No, Zion doesn't get to not be ready for work, not to be in shape for work, always be hurt, show up finally and do a windmill, and he's back. It doesn't work like that. That's why the NBA has problems now. Too much glazing, too much cucking. That's what the problem is. Too much glazing and too much cucking. Too many bend over Bettys. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem with the NBA. It's too sassy. You feel me? Don't even let me start. Jalen Williams is absolutely in play. Mobley's in play. Kawhi's in his 20 minutes. And FanDuel didn't drop his price. Why am I going to pay $7,600 for a guy playing 20 minutes? Fuck out of here. Bobby Porter's is sneaky. Siakam's in play, good matchup. Obley's in play. Jeremy Grant's another con artist. He doesn't want to play. You know how you know? Because look at Amen Thompson when he's on the court. Straight dog. He may not hit all his shots. What are you doing? Grabbing rebounds. Trying to grab a steal. Doing something active. What does Jeremy Grant do when he's on the court? Cardio. That's the difference. These guys don't want to be out there. They just want to collect the coin and not work. Bunch of sassy, bend over bitches. Yeah. I got time today. Who else is here? Kuzma. Fuck out of here. Sar's in play. Tobias Harris is in play. He's been playing better. Herbert. I don't need Herbert Jones. Yabusele if he starts and there's no Embiid. Achiuwa if there's no... I want to say Achiuwa if there's no Cat. Yeah, 22 minutes is fine. But I know they start the other bozo. No Williams for me. No Clowney for me. Clowney if you're desperate. I don't think we're gonna need him. And what else? Watson if there's no Jokic. Absolutely. He's not even priced up. He's probably your first guy in if there's no Jokic. All right. Wemby. Shove him. Cat we'll keep an eye on. Vooch is in play. Zubac if you're desperate. Hartenstein's in play. Tough matchup for him, but he's in play. Pirtle's okay. Miles Turner's in play. Jared Allen's playing a lot better. DeAndre Ayton is one son of a bitch. 35 minutes, 40 fantasy points. See, that's even worse because you go from 52 to 26. Then you get benched and have 13. When you could be dropping 40 fantasy points every night. It's all about effort. You're 7 feet and you're under the basket. 6 rebounds. What is this? This is why they benched you. Because you're soft. You're a soft little bitch. You get out of here, man. I get myself fucking blocked from YouTube. Who else is here? No Claxton for me. No Durant for me. Missy's in play. Dayron Sharp if you want to be cute. Jericho Sims is going to start for the Knicks. If Cat can't go, and I'm not interested in him. I don't give a shit what he does. 29. He did play 30 minutes. That's not bad. He's not going to take a lot of shots. And you got to pray to God he gets those rebounds. Because if Josh Hart decides to grab 20 rebounds, Jericho Sims is cooked. I don't want Jericho Sims. I'm not going to chase 20 fantasy points 29 minutes. If he has a good game, so be it. But I'll live and die elsewhere. All right, that's about it. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you had a profitable, what's today? Tuesday. Hope you had a profitable Tuesday. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, check out the Patreon, check out the channel memberships. Yeah, NBA just gives me a fucking headache. I'm going to get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.